All right, here we are. We are in Grand with Cadence and Cadence and Wood, not Cadence and Oops.
Let's go, Oops.
Let's go, Oops. Oops is a god, dude. He's 0 on every PR. All right, so Cadence and Wood, starting off on Smash for this time. This time he is opting to not take the risk and go Incineroar. He's just going straight to the Game Watch. Again, as we pointed out in the winner's final set, much easier matchup to go through. And his Game Watch is really warmed up because he just won a set like just a moment ago.
Yeah. We saw a lot of gimps when Wood was playing Incineroar, whereas Game & Watch is going to have a really good recovery, and it's going to be a lot harder for Cadence to get dares, thunders, etc.
He does have his jump, but that would have been I think that surely would have been a stop for like both people.
Cadence is so good at the ledge. He always knows what to do. He can do nair to down smash, he can dare you, he likes to jab at the ledge too, which makes you feel like you really have no option. If you're shielding, you can wait until the 11th frame and then roll behind and punish. But if you're just stuck there, he can kind of just spam the button until he wants to stop.
He really can, yeah. All right, and he's also brought things back. Now he's got a minor lead. Almost killed him out a little early with that nair to down smash, but his percent was just low enough to make it. But that dash attack is going to clean it up, and it gives him the first stop.
And go ahead.
Sorry, and the crazy thing about that one is that like the forward air was there, which as we've seen, you know, kills really hard, and he's at these kill percents, but dash attack, I guess, just barely missed the hitbox of it.
We saw that a lot in their winner's set too. Dash attack, really good against Game & Watch because he's so light.
Oh, good placement of the chair, but he gets the sour spot. The only reason Cadence was able to live that, otherwise, you know, sweet spot chair is like, man. Now we're starting to see him trap him at the landing a little, trap him on his landings a little bit more. Like, obviously, up B gets you out of a lot of situations, but he's able to just be like, all right, I realize I can't get this combo. Let's just, you know, play safe and just punish where he's going to go. He's still playing really, really well. And, oh, the neutral air from the bottom of the ledge is actually what keeps him alive. That was smart.
He's really struggling to take this stock. Chef is so good at ledge.
With the grab, he gets chaired, even in the opposite direction. That's definitely going to kill. All right, again, trapped the ledge. This could be a combo opportunity for Wood, but Cadence is able to just kind of avoid the rest of that setup from back here. Oh, he's really starting to wall him out with these turtles again. This is definitely like the caveat to the drama he was in earlier, is that like they were like trading aerials, and Game & Watch doesn't really trade very often because his hitbox is so big. Down throw into a forward air though, gonna tackle on a bunch of damage to set up an edge guard.
Oh, wow.
And that forward smash, which reached pretty far to the ledge, actually caught Wood out of his recovery. So Cadence is only at 24%. This is looking really good for him this first game. Pika indeed. Pika! P! Oh, sorry. I was trying to guess what the soundbite was going to be when he got hit that time. It was just P.
Game & Watch up B is just really, really good. Cadence is landing with a lot of aerials, especially on Wood's shield, so he's just utilizing this up B a lot to use combos, which Game & Watch is one of the only characters that his up B doesn't put him into free fall. So
yeah, there's very, very few that do. Oh no, that's an SD from Wood. Well, game 1 is going to go to Cadence. Yeah, I think he might have even earned his double jump or maybe claimed something he didn't expect, but that's definitely... What'd you say? Oh, okay. He up B, but he didn't make it back to the stage, so he didn't have a way to get there.
Just shake it off.
But I don't really know.
Shake it off and go to game 2.
Also, again, we are here past midnight and the arcade is closed, so we were forced to do our grand final set as sets of 2 out of 3 instead of 3 out of 5.
Pikachu.
So Wood is now on his tournament life. Well, his tournament, you know, no, his thing that I said. He's on his thing that I just said already, that I do not need to touch back on. It's so fun casting me tonight, guys. I don't know.
Yes, let's go.
It's hard.
Running on Starbucks and like 3 hours of sleep. Yeah.
My last coffee was at like noon. I'm dead. Anyway, so Wood actually opted to take Cadence for Kalos, which I'm a little bit surprised about because I know it's Jake's counterpick.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, if you feel confident on the stage, then, go for it.
I'm thinking maybe because Kalos is such a really big stage that he's thinking the Game & Watch won't die as early, maybe?
Yeah, I get that. That's true. Like, yeah, you're right. That's probably what it is. Alright, this looks a lot better for Wood already. He's got himself a nice lead, and he's really just starting to just ball him out again. I love how he threw that bear out and then just dripped to the ledge, so he's like, no matter what happened, whether connected or not, I am completely safe. He's really, really good about his positioning with that attack. And then Cadence is trying to find a way to break through the wall, especially having Chef out there. He's trying to throw the Thunder Jolts out, but even they're not even getting bucketed or anything. They're just actually flanking with like the food from Chef. So it's making it really hard for him to get through. Ooh, but that F smash is going to start to send the momentum in his favor a little bit.
Wood did have Bucket out for that Thunder. He just drifted a little bit too far. I think it was just more of a precautionary measure. He wasn't really trying to bucket, but if he did get hit with it, he would have Bucket, so it wouldn't hurt him.
Right. All right, now he's got the lead, and his percent's not really too high. Oh, the up B snuffs out the down air. Again, a lot of people might have died over that situation. Good pressure coming from Wood too. He's just hitting him from like both sides of his shield. I like that. That was very cheeky. There haven't been very many Thunder Jolts that have been thrown, but that time he didn't even try to cling. He was just like, I'm just gonna absorb it. And if he does get 3 of those, I don't think he'll live any percent, you know? It's gonna be a ton of damage if nothing else.
Cadence is really good at doing down tilt into tech chase, jab block into F smash. He's done that multiple times, but I think because Game & Watch is so floaty, that won't work.
Yeah.
Kind of saw that interaction earlier, but Game & Watch was able to jump out of it rather than having to tech.
Yeah.
Put in a tech situation.
You're right. Every time that's happened, he's just not had to be trapped there.
Yeah.
And then he can also just up me right after if he tries to chase me out for the punish anyway. Nice. Back air, catch him out of that quick attack. Trying to get a second one to seal that second stock off a little earlier than normal.
Wood is playing on fire right now.
Yeah, he's playing super well. Oh, he called out the roll with that forward smash, but he was a little bit too early on it. All right, Cadence waving to mom after taking that first stock. Ooh. Wood is totally unfazed. He's already got a huge lead and a lot of pressure coming his way. Whoa! Now the SDs are starting to pop out on the other side. I think Cadence wanted to go for a jump thunder, of course, but he missed himself, so he was just forced to die. Yep, shut him out again with that up smash. Again, not as good as it is in Smash 4, but in this particular matchup, it is still very, very prevalent. There we go. We got a little bit of a combo weaving through the Chef, but again, not too much. We're starting to see some signs of life here, though. Yeah, Wood's just playing super, super well. And I love that he's not committing to anything on either side of his shield. He's making it really, really hard to track him down.
Pikachu down smash is so interesting because it looks like, oh wow.
Oh!
It always looks like you're gonna pop out of it because you're like above him when you're spinning around in a circle of death. But very rarely, yeah, I've only done it once I think too.
Yeah.
Very rarely does that happen.
Oh gosh, I clutched my everything when I thought he air dodged in that down smash.
Yeah.
Hits the loud noise on me. All right, makes it back to center stage and through the platform. I actually didn't know that the forward air hitbox was that good. That's crazy. So yeah, even throwing it above the platform, it catches them below. Wood is throwing out a bunch of traps. Yeah, eventually something's got to connect.
This is what I like to see. Last stock, last hit, game 3. It should be game 5, but you know, it just be like that.
Right. Ran out of time. Unfortunately, I don't know why they ever changed it so that the mall closes at midnight instead of 1. It's not like anyone else is going to be here. Not like there's anybody else. Right. There's a single security guard, and he seems pretty chill. So, I think we're good to just keep going. But again, we did agree to do this 2 out of 3. And if Wood wins this one, we do get a reset, so we'll still be here for a little bit.
I know that Cadence usually counterpicks to Kalos. We're going to Yoshi's Island Brawl, but it didn't really work out for him. Wood didn't die to dash attack nearly as early as he did on previous stages because Kalos is so big. So I think maybe that's what he's looking for, early F smash or down smash kills. at ledge because Yoshi's Island Brawl just has really small blast zones on the side. So we'll see.
That is a good point. Also, I don't think this color matches that well, but I don't think there is a color that matches well on the stage, actually.
I kind of like it.
I like it because I can see it really well, but I was just like, oh, it's jarring.
It matches the bottom of the stage, like you know what I mean? I don't know how to describe it in words. Like
the outline?
The outline, yeah.
Oh.
Like the pencil.
All right. Shout out for fashion choices in game. Always here for that. Wow. So Wood's being really creative using the slopes on the stage. He was actually angled up a little bit, so the forward air became an even better anti-air than it was before. It still does have the wall, so he's still able to go for like the skull bastion and the wall mix-ups that he likes to go for on the stage.
He hasn't really had the chance to do that though, because usually when he's doing that, he's trying to time people out. But you know, he hasn't had the percent lead recently, so there's really no point in timing him out. I mean, he could now, but especially with Chef at ledge, like you're gonna run out of invincibility eventually. That's, as you said earlier, like that can be 30%, so it's really not worth it. He's better off trying to take a stock for being so light rather than trying to time him out.
Wood actually almost connected a fair into a second fair, which I have never seen before, but that would have been super hype. There's a lot of time to react, of course, Cadence did, but, you know, things to know for the future. Alright, yeah, gonna go high, gonna make sure he doesn't have to eat that turtle, especially, like, at around 120. This is definitely a percent he can get murdered from. This is really close now.
Yep.
So for this third game, it's definitely a lot slower than the first two games have been. I think they both kind of went off a little bit, but now they're both just like, all right, we already know this is, you know, to decide the tournament or reset the bracket. Either way, like, stakes are high. We're in grand. We're not supposed to be here. We're supposed to be kicked out. A black hole is forming in the back of the arcade. We're not supposed to be here. Everyone needs to evacuate. This panic cyber. No, I'm just playing, but yeah. You know,
if Cadence does end up winning this will be his first AL. Getting first place, yes. So he got either second or third last week, maybe a couple weeks ago.
That is right, he got third.
This will be his first place.
Could be. Also, surprisingly, Hive was not in the top 4. Normally he's like a contender to win, you know, first 4 being grands, but you know, hey, we have a strong scene and all of our players are able to, you know, come to this specific tournament and just catch up and level up with each other. So, yeah, we're going to start to see those people catch up. Yoshi. This song's cute, admittedly. Again, really close game. Completely even right now. Neither player wants to give an inch. We're seeing some very careful neutral here, and I like to see that at a higher level.
Kind of waiting that jab out, trying to get as much percent as he can.
Oh, really risky. He had opted to dare him out of that down smash, which did work out for him, but it's one of those things like your risk reward in that situation is like really slew to the person that's charging the smash attack's favor. Either way, he was able to make it out. Boy, that was a scary decision. Chef again. And I think he can even utilize the slopes, like the middle of the stage if you want to make it even harder to like catch him.
It was really smart from Cadence. I think Wood was waiting for him to go low so that he could back air him or fair him and kill him at pretty high percent, but this is still really stressful for both characters right now.
Yeah, it's getting really tense too. There's kind of a hush that's gone over the crowd. The rest of us that are all watching this match for that past like 20-30 seconds, it just got like really silent. And then Nair to down smash is gonna connect. Cadence getting the second stock, and what I like is that the angle for that was even worse because of the way that the slope was set up. So I like that both of these players are able to take advantage of the stage like really well. They're both doing some really creative stuff that you can only do on the stage.
I honestly expected the opposite to happen with the stage because of the slant. I thought that there was a higher chance of him falling out, but it looked terrible. It was a terrible angle for him.
Yeah, that was one of those angles where like if it doesn't kill, it kind of just does anyway, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, Wood unfazed, getting a bunch of damage back from this second stock. So now he's using the center platform to kind of like circle camp too. Like he'll throw off like a hitbox, and then he'll like go up, and then just like try to force Cadence into like chasing him, and he's leaving Chef behind, he's leaving Bomb behind. He's doing a really good job of just keeping himself as position as he can. Ooh, Wood coming in with the spicy combos too. tried to set him up for that down smash. Maybe wanted to bury him and get him out of here early. But he's starting to look like he's in a position to reset this bracket. Caden's going to have to pull something out or really start to take this offense to him. All right, did he save his jump? Of course he did. Smart man.
Really scary.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
The ledge. He just barely lived that too. I think a couple of percents higher. I think that forward smash would have killed. Now he's snaring him. Gonna have to be extra careful with this ledge trap. He doesn't have invincibility. How's he gonna make it back? Okay.
Wow.
Smart stuff. And another dash attack. That does it for Cadence. Cadence takes it from winners. He wins his first AL. But what I like about that is that he was in a position where he could have potentially died. He'd already used his up B, but because he doesn't go into free fall, he's able to air dodge up on top of the platform to give himself one last out to keep himself in the game. And then Cadence is tracking down as soon as he dropped below with that second dash attack. And that's how he wins the set. So, we are going to sign off. This has been, ooh, Miss Emma. Ooh. That's several O's and U's.
Follow me on Twitter, at @EmmaZareth.
And then, of course, follow me on Twitter, at NegroesFables, if you want to see quality poop post. I didn't say the S-word post, but I realized that now that sounds very different.
Yeah, I was really confused.
Not nearly that explicit. Either way, we're going to sign off here.
Bye.
Bye.